What is going on, Raiders? Soda Dragon here. Welcome, and I hope you guys are doing well. So what have I got for you guys today? Well, I think I figured out something new about the Infinity Clan Boss team. Now, I could be wrong, so let me know in the comments, but I haven't heard anyone else talk about this, so I'm just gonna assume, yeah, it's new. So guys, since what I'm gonna tell you is an end game consideration, I'm gonna go through what I said in my first two videos on the Infinity Clan Boss, so that what I'm gonna say tonight makes sense. So in my first video on the Infinity Clan Boss team, I take you through the basics of making an Infinity Clan Boss team. Now you're gonna need Brogni and you're gonna need Krisk. Honestly, Krisk is almost necessary, as close to necessary as you can get without him being like 100% necessary. So for most people, 99.9% necessary. But yeah, you're gonna need Brogni and Krisk and 3 buff extenders. And I tell you what gear to use on him and some basic stats to look for. In my second video, I go through speed tuning, shield alignment, and reapplication of that skill shield. So if you guys remember from my second video, I said that the clan boss doesn't damage both of your shields at the same time. Here we have a skill shield and an artifact shield. What the clan boss does is he targets the leftmost shield, whatever that is, first. So what aligning your shield basically is making your skill shield the leftmost shield. That is the shield that the clan boss is going to attack and damage first. And that is the one with a single line down it. Now, second to that is going to be the artifact shield. That's the one with the cross between it. That shield will get attacked after that skill shield is depleted. So what is the whole point here in making sure that that skill shield gets depleted first and then the artifact shield? The point here is that you can reapply a skill shield, but you cannot reapply in the same fight, at least, an artifact shield. So who does this mostly apply to? It applies to Krisk. He is taking so much damage because of his ally protection, and he's most likely to have his shields depleted or die first. So once that skill shield goes down, Krisk is the one we definitely want to reapply with, though we can do it for others as well. So notice here on turn 68, Krisk has lost his skill shield. That is that shield with a single line down it. Now all he's left with is the artifact shield, the shield with the cross through it. Now because we've aligned the shields correctly, we can reapply Krisk's skill shield with Brogni. So right when you see Krisk's shield fall off, you're going to turn it off auto, manual Brogni to use his A3 because it's off the whole time because you really don't need it. And then you're going to have a new shield on your Krisk. And guys, it's going to look like this. Notice that shield with that yellow border to the right of Krisk's buff bar. So now we got 2 shields on Krisk once again. And the cool thing about this is this new skill shield will be untouched for a long time. Remember, the clan boss does not attack both shields at once. It only attacks that leftmost shield. So what's the leftmost shield here? It's going to be the artifact shield for Krisk. And that's been growing for a long time. So once that's depleted, many rounds later, finally, the clan boss will start to attack that skill shield, the one with the yellow border around it. So that new shield is going to have a long time to grow because of Brogni. So guys, what does all this get you? This seems really complicated. Well, it gets you a ton more damage. A ton. All right? Just replacing that skill shield on Krisk. Man, when Krisk lasts longer, your whole team lasts longer. Because normally he's the one to die first. And once you lose any member of your team, your speed tune falls off. All of a sudden, you're not in that 2-to-1 ratio, so your damage goes down considerably. Now, the skill shield replacement can be done with anybody on the team, not just Krisk, but really it benefits Krisk the most. And benefiting Krisk benefits your whole team the most. Now, if you guys have been tracking with me up until this point, I know this all sounds good, but are there any issues with this? Yes, there is a big issue with Krisk. Basically, to reapply Krisk's skill shield, you need to turn the clan boss off auto right when you see Krisk's initial skill shield fall off. Because if you wait and let it run on auto, Krisk is going to fill up his buff bar with another continuous heal. Therefore, there will be no more space for you to reapply another shield. So you need to catch this quick. And how do you do that? You watch your clan boss run. Even if you know when it's about to happen, like around what round it's going to happen, still, it's pretty annoying to have to watch your clan boss to catch Krisk's first shield falling off and turn it off auto really quick. So 2 caveats here. Firstly, depending on how strong your clan boss team is and how weak the clan boss is that you're fighting, that is the difficulty, you might never have to reapply this shield. So for me, Nightmare and below, I never have to reapply it. It's only an issue for Ultra Nightmare. And the second thing is, it's only an issue if you want the maximum damage. So for example, for Ultra Nightmare, if I just let it run, I never reapply Krisk's shield or anybody's shield, just let it run on auto the whole time, I'll still get like over 100 million damage on Ultra Nightmare. So honestly, not bad. It's really only an issue if you want to maximize your damage. So for me personally, that was one of the most annoying things about this Infinity Clan Boss team. That is, if you wanted maximum damage, and I mean for me, yeah, I always want maximum damage, you had to actually watch the run at certain points, quickly turn it off auto as quick as you can. Don't let Krisk fill up that buff bar, reapply that shield, and then just put on auto again. But it's really annoying having coming from Bat Eater teams where you just literally let it go. You never look at it again. You press start and that is it. So for me, I was really racking my brain trying to figure out a way around having to manual the run at certain points. It would be great if this could just be a full auto run, completely automated, and you still get the full damage. So here's my first solution. Allow Brogni to use the full range of his skills, including this A3 here. That puts shields on everybody. So basically, instead of turning this off, which I normally do, and which normally you do for Infinity Clan Boss teams, I would allow Brogni to use this A3. So hopefully, at that right moment when Krisk's skill shield would fall off, then Brogni here would be using his A3 and reapply that shield. So problems with this strategy include sometimes Brogni doesn't catch it at the right time. Krisk does his A2, gets that extra continuous heal up, and the buff bar is full, and all of a sudden we cannot apply a new shield. So the timing is one issue, but a bigger issue is there's just not enough damage coming out of Brogni, in particular his A2. Now we have a reflex set on him. That's very normal for Infinity Clan Boss Brogni builds, and really want to focus on the A2 here that grows the shield, because the more shields we can grow, the more damage Corpulent Cadaver does. So that's why we turn off the A3 here. We don't really need it. And we have a reflex set on Brogni, and that only cools down skills that are available. So for example, if I turn off the A3, then that proc from that reflex set only cools down the A2 because that's the only skill available, and that's exactly what we need. But when all three skills are available, sometimes that reflex set will reduce the cooldown of the A3, and we don't really need the A3 proccing that much. We need the A2 that grows the shields. We need that proccing as much as possible. So there was a huge damage drop when I allowed basically all of Brogni's skills to go on default. So my question to you guys is, can we replace Krisk's skill shield with a brand new skill shield at that right moment when his buff bar is not yet filled and have this full auto? That means we don't have to stop the run or nothing like that. Completely full auto. Yes, there is, and this is what we're going to talk about, and it has nothing to do with third-party applications. In a nutshell, if you have a wife or a girlfriend, you're going to explain to them everything I explained to you, and you're going to have them watch the run and them manually stop the run and reapply Krisk's shield when it falls off. Like I said to you guys, completely full automation, right? Just kidding, guys. The way around this problem is with a particular artifact, and you can see it here on my Krisk. It is with Bloodshield artifacts, like you can see here. Now, for some reason, the shield you get from this Bloodshield artifact counts as a skill shield and not an artifact shield, even though you're getting it from an artifact. Guys, in my opinion, this is actually a really huge discovery for this type of clan boss team. That Bloodshield accessories give you skill shields and not artifact shields. Now, I know what you guys might be thinking. Well, is the shield puny? I mean, it's based off damage dealt. How big could it be? And yes, it is puny when it first starts, but it doesn't matter. Why? Because this new shield will be untouched because the clan boss is going after the leftmost shield first, which is that artifact shield. So the whole time that clan boss is chipping away at that artifact shield, Brogni is growing both shields, but this puny shield. And yes, he's growing and growing and growing this untouched new shield. And yeah, it's going to be pretty big after a few rounds. So to me, this discovery was an absolute godsend. No more watching the run and have to manual it right in the middle. And no more having to restart the run because I couldn't reapply Krisk's shield in time. And guys, you can do this with any champ on the team, not just Krisk, and it works perfectly. So guys, what is the big objection to this? Well, the objection is that your best use of accessories outside of Cadaver, that is, so everybody else but Cadaver, is using refresh accessories. Why is this the best? Because you want them to use their skills more. And it's what everybody does. If we're talking about like Victor Tess or Mullet Reaver, if they have refresh accessories, they use refresh accessories. So those should be the best, right? So my response to this is, it is a quality of life issue. If you're going after world records, sure. Triple refresh on everybody but Cadaver. Cadaver gets triple revenge accessories, right? But really, if you're not trying to go for that world record, quality of life is huge to me. and putting one Bloodshield accessory on all of your champs really is not that much of a big deal. It's not going to lower your damage so much. My second point is, do you actually have triple refresh accessories for all of your Infinity Clan Boss champs? If you don't, then yeah, considering putting in a Bloodshield accessory if you happen to have it. All right, guys, so that is it for my discovery. So I'm not going to include a full run because honestly, do you want to watch a full run, like a long Clan Boss run just to see this Bloodshield accessory proc? No, I've tested it, it works, and I see no reason why if you use a Bloodshield accessory on your team, it shouldn't work in exactly the same way. So guys, if you're considering creating an Infinity Clan Boss team in the future, this is something to consider. One Bloodshield accessory for each of your champs besides Cadaver. If you do that, your quality of life with this Clan Boss comp will improve drastically. I honestly can't explain how happy I was to figure this out and share with you guys. This is absolutely huge to me. This isn't like fake enthusiasm or anything. This is honestly a game changer. So guys, make sure to let me know what you think about this in the comments. And you know what? Yeah, this stuff is good to know just in case you come across a Chris or you come across a Brogni or whoever, and one day you want to build that Infinity Clan Boss team. Think about quality of life. This way, yeah, you're gonna have a huge quality of life bump with just one single accessory. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you haven't yet, like, subscribe, and share. Turn on all notifications. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.